My name is Ray Shockey, and I was a patrol officer in Loveland, Ohio, back in March 1972. It was a typical night, cold and damp, with a light fog drifting over the Little Miami River. The clock read about 1 in the morning, and I was driving along Riverside Drive, checking the area. At that hour, Loveland is usually quiet, just the rustle of the wind and the occasional passing car. But that night was different. I noticed something on the road, caught in the glow of my patrol car's headlights. At first, I thought it was a hit animal, maybe a dog or a coyote. It was lying still, curled up by the roadside. I slowed down, squinting to make out what it was. I flicked on the high beams, and that's when my heart skipped a beat. This thing, it wasn't like anything I'd ever seen before. It stood up slowly, not jumped. No, it moved deliberately, each motion precise. It was about 3 feet tall, maybe a bit more. Its skin glistened, wet-like, with a greenish tint, like a frog after rain. But the creepiest part was its face. Big round eyes, without lids, stared right at me, reflecting the headlights. I couldn't quite make out its mouth, but the head was wide and flattened, like a toad's, and it was standing on 2 legs, like a person. I froze. My hand instinctively reached for my holster, but I didn't move, just stared. It stared back, and I swear there was something intelligent in its gaze, not like an animal that bolts from light. This thing knew I was there. Suddenly, it turned, slow but sure, and took a step toward the bridge railing. I blinked, and in the next moment, it leapt, clearing the railing in one smooth motion and vanishing into the dark water of the river. All that was left were ripples on the surface and a faint splash. I sat in the car for another minute, trying to process what I'd just seen. A chill ran through me, but it wasn't from the cold. I called dispatch on the radio, but what could I say? Just saw a frog the size of a kid walking on 2 legs. Instead, I reported that everything was fine and drove on, but my mind wouldn't let it go. Later, I told my partner, Mark Matthews, about it. He laughed at first, but a couple of weeks later, he had his own encounter with something similar. He said he shot at it, but it slipped away, just like mine did. We both knew no one would really believe us, but even before us, there were rumors in Loveland about strange creatures by the river. Old-timers talked about spirits or something that's been living in the water since forever. I don't know what it was. Maybe I was just tired, and the headlights played tricks on me. Maybe it was some rare creature, escaped from a zoo or somewhere else. But those eyes, they still haunt my dreams sometimes. And one thing is for sure, I never want to meet it on the road at night again.